Hey everyone, we are live for our first ever foster video. So we're just gonna give it a moment here and have some people trickle into this live stream. We don't officially start until 6 p.m. I just wanted to hop on to let you know that tonight we are going to be featuring Lucille. She is a 3-year-old pitty who is currently out to foster and is looking for her forever home. So if you are looking to adopt, you can go ahead and continue watching this video. We hope to bring you more adoptable animals every single night at 6 p.m. So I will just let some people trickle in here, and then we will go live to her foster's home, and they will tell you more about Lucille. So we have a few people trickling in. So again, throughout this video, we will be sharing photos and clips of Lucille enjoying her shelter break. We encourage you to ask questions to see if Lucille could be your perfect match. And the reason that we're doing this is because of the community. We've had a lot of our animals currently go from the shelter into loving foster homes. So during this strange time of social distancing, we've had to get pretty creative to figure out a new way to encourage adoptions. So that's why we're going live every night at 6 p.m. to showcase some of our highly adoptable animals in their foster homes. So a lot of times dogs act completely different in a home than they do in the shelter, and that's why we love our fosters. They really help take a deeper dive into the individual personalities of all of our animals. So we are about to go live over to Lucille's foster home, and they're going to show us what she's up to. All right, Mary and Kevin, you guys are live with Lucille. How is she doing there? Tell us a little bit more about what she was like when you first brought her home.
Well, hey everyone. First off, meet Lucille. Come here, sit. So Lucille, when we first got her, was definitely more hesitant. Unsure exactly where she came from, but she has so far done very well with both of our dogs. We have another pit bull mix and we have a lab mix, and we recently just got a, oh my gosh, what is Pigpen? I'm not exactly sure what Pigpen is, but he's a very small Yorkshire wiener dog mix, something toy poodle, something along that, and she seems to be very interested in him. Um, and other than that, she's been fitting in really well.
How long have you guys been fostering Lucille for?
Probably only maybe a week. Actually, yeah, Wednesday will be a week.
So what has her energy level been like? Like, what type of family would Lucille do best in?
So she honestly could probably fit in all families. She can be anywhere from 0 to 100 throughout the day, depends on when you get her. Normally, like when you wake up, she basically is just like pretty pumped about breakfast and going on her morning walk. And then, other than that, well, we've taken her when we take her on walks, she doesn't really pull that much. We will let her in the backyard mainly, and that is when you might see her go on zoomies, which are very cute. She has kind of got a pile of toys behind her here that she'll chase after, and basically she'll bring them back to you. Likes to play tug of war, and then you'll just kind of throw them, and she will sprint as fast as she can. She's probably one of the faster dogs I've seen, actually. And she loves to chew toys inside. Oh yeah, chew toys inside. If she's inside, she loves just hanging out on the couches with you, and she likes having a chew toy or a bone or something like that with her. But she will literally sit on the couch and nap with us or cuddle with us and play with us there. So really, it can be anywhere from napping all day to running outside like a crazy dog.
Does Lucille know any tricks? I see that you're trying to get her to sit there. Just curious.
Yeah, so she knows sit pretty well. We are working on the wait command. Can you give me some? We're working on the wait command, so that is more basically when we're trying to feed her. It is simply come here, sit, Lucille, sit. Good girl. Wait, 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 wait. Okay. And it basically, so that way when you feed her, she's not trying to eat anything out of your hands. She's done pretty well with that with toys too. And she also knows gentle. gentle. So she's barely taking that thing out of my hand. She's not putting any pressure on it, which is great. And I think the one thing we are still trying to work on is she can sometimes get a little mouthy when we're playing, either with other dogs or with us ourselves. And so we're just training that out of her.
And I know that you said that you have other dogs. So Lucille is dog friendly. She does great with your dogs.
Oh yeah, she has done extremely well with both our pit bull. Yeah, there you go. Our pit bull mix, that white one, and then our black lab mix, which Shadow doesn't really care for other dogs, but Lucille does a very good job of just kind of ignoring her since Shadow doesn't want to play, and Luna loves playing and will try to instigate play and all of that. And Lucille has not shown any aggression at all, either with toys, with food, and any of that.
Do you think Lucille would do well in a home with cats?
Probably not. What we've seen is the only creature she's really seen so far is like a squirrel. And she very much wanted to go after it. So I would think if there is a cat, she would probably want to chase it. So if they have a cat, it's definitely you would have to do a slow introduction and kind of train her not to chase them.
And what about kids? Has Lucille been around any kids in her foster home or just out going for walks? Has she met any kids?
She hasn't been, so not in the foster house herself, but we have gone around a couple on walks and everything. And honestly, yesterday was the first time we really met a lot of people when we went out to play some disc golf, and she was just loving up to everyone. There weren't as many little kids, I would say. They were more kind of younger than us or teenagers. I did pass by probably some 10 to 15-year-olds the other day, and she just kind of sniffed them and walked by. So, again, no aggression or anything like that with strangers. And the one thing I would say is when she gets her zoomies and was running around outside and playing, she can sometimes just run into things and people. She doesn't mean to, but she's still learning that.
And I know that you said that she likes to play with toys. Does she play with fetch, or what's Lucille's favorite toy at your house?
Oh gosh, so far it's gonna be probably this raccoon. It's basically I can tell when she is getting stir crazy inside. I'll come out here and I will just toss some toys around, and she'll chase them down, pick them up, and then just start running around in circles in the backyard, loving life.
She might not do it.
And we're gonna. Oh. We'll put this video up here of you guys playing with Lucille. It's super cute. Yeah. Let's see if we can get that.
You gotta get the treats out here. Lucille, come here.
And now, is she crate trained or housebroken? What have you noticed there?
So I would say she's definitely housebroken. We haven't had a single accident in the house yet. And gosh, I'm trying to think. She doesn't really go on walks when we go. She'll every once in a while, but mainly it's just literally I bring her out here in the backyard throughout the day. I can leave her out here in the backyard it can be 15 minutes, it could be a couple hours, and she does really well. She is crate trained. We are also teaching her the command crate. So we'll just say that word and she knows that she's supposed to go into the crate, and we'll give her a couple of treats just to reward her. So she's slowly learning that command as well. And she she hasn't made a single sound while in the crate yet. She has only whined once, and that was when I left the house to go do an errand or something, and she was just very, very concerned at where I was going. Lucille, come here.
And now, you guys have been one of our amazing fosters. You've taken on quite a few animals from Dorchester Paws. So for anyone out there who is thinking about fostering, what advice would you give them, or why did you and Mary initially want to foster?
Well, it's easy for me. I have grown up with dogs. I've loved them. I mean, there's a great feeling to be said, if you guys are thinking about it, when you come home from a long day of work and there is a just beautiful dog like this girl that comes literally sprinting up to you, her entire body just wagging back and forth because she is so excited that you are home to play with her. and it is just a true feeling of happiness that you're not probably going to get anywhere else, except of course,
What
from your wife or something. Yeah, I love you.
what advice would you give someone who is looking at this video and really is thinking about adopting Lucille?
For adopting Lucille, it would be a great fit. I mean, as long as you don't have a cat, I would say it's probably a great fit. She loves playing with humans. She may be a little hesitant at first, but once she gets to know you, oh my gosh, she is just so excited that you're around. She's going to be loving, caring, and basically just a big old cuddle bug that just likes to play. Yeah, look at you.
I love it. Well, Gwendolyn just asked a question here. She wants to know how you can adopt during this time. So Gwendolyn, we are going to be going live every single night at 6 p.m. You can either check out our videos. We're going to be featuring a lot of our adoptable animals that are in foster homes, or head over to our website at dorchesterpaws.org and you can check out all of our adoptable animals. If you see one that you like, simply email foster@dorchesterpaws.org or adopt@dorchesterpaws.org, and we can set up the time for you to come meet them one-on-one at the shelter, because the shelter is still open, but it's only by appointment only right now.
Give me that toy. Give me that toy. Give me that toy.
So cute. Well, thank you, Mary and Kevin, for opening up your home and showing us how Lucille acts. She is adorable. And once again, if you are watching this video and you think that Lucille is your perfect match, you can email foster@dorchesterpaws.org and we can set up a one-on-one meet and greet. Thank you for tuning in. And if you are a foster and you're interested in showcasing your dog, please send us an email. And we just wanted to let everyone know that starting March 26th, Dorchester Paws will be having $25 adoptions thanks to Bissell Pet Foundation. So stay tuned. If you see an animal that you like, they're going to be $25 to adopt. Just like Lucille here, she is a 3-year-old terrier mix and she is looking for a forever home. So if this video caught your attention, please email us. We'd love to set up a meet and greet for you to meet her in person. Thank you again, Mary and Kevin.
No problem.